actually instead going after Wish. Meanwhile, across the map, Rise is in trouble because now Saberlight's going to go for body blocks with these wolves, but needs to attack as well. So a bit of harassment out onto Rises as he still gets chased down. Back up top, more action breaking out because now Fly's overextended. Oh boy, but there's a first blood to come out. Alpha, they do at least lose Tiger in the end, but Fly hands over first blood.
Yeah, that's pretty big for Alpha, you know, just a little bit more gold going their way. To watch himself going pretty far forward. Without the Mirana around, there is a little bit of a threat, but they don't quite find the angle. So you're kind of fine. Bot crit is low again, though.
That he is. Crit will get chased down here on this Rubik. Tiger, not able to get the job done. In fact, now Saberlight going to try and protect and turn this one around, and does do so. There is going to be a Light Strike array. Crit barely going to drop, but now Rises. He is in pretty big trouble because we know Saberlight's going to micro these creeps very effectively, and eventually will find a kill. Double kill his way. Tips out immediately for Rises. Saberlight, he's one of those guys. He pulls off a nice play. He does not hesitate to press that tip button.
No, he definitely doesn't. And you can see that difference in the side lane shining out, right? You're sacrificing your support.
Fly. Fly's going to go down again. Third death here for Fly. Meanwhile, mid lane, they do find Tiger, so it might be a support for a support trade. Crit with a nice rotation, enabling Arbit. In fact, Crit's the one to take the kill anyway.
Yeah, so you sacrifice your support, and this time around, the support for support, but
timing is going to be met very, very nicely here from Shopify Rebellion. Like you mentioned it already. I mean, Saberlight's having a great time. Artesia having a great time. The one I worry about most for Alpha's end, in fact, hold that thought because top lane, they finally find Artesia. I suppose we've kind of cursed him here as they do fire blast him up, but Arbit is going to move in. That'll be Monster gone. Artesia, he will run out just fine. Wish, he'll be the second to go down. Tiger now in danger. Arbit with this double damage is showing nothing, giving absolutely nothing to the side of Alpha. And that's easy.
Of course, only Monster is really putting his body forward. And that's a little bit scary because it can get a little bit choked up. And you're still not really impacting Artesia. Reset, come back in. Dragonlance almost done. And
Rises? Yeah. Tried for the TP up, but won't make it. Saberlight's got way too much damage with the Helm of the Dominator. And this is where Saberlight really starts to have a great day for himself. Wish will get chased down. Torrent is nice. Saberlight's not done though. He'll keep chasing for more. You can X him back, but his creeps do not get X back, so Wish, he is still on the run. Meanwhile, Monster goes down topside. Saberlight, they are trying to punish the Lycan as best as humanly possible, but he just walks out.
At start for Alpha as well. They were punishing some small misplays out from Shopify Rebellion, but now they're fully in control. Pushing mid, although...
Yeah, mid lane. Saberlight's been caught. Crit, very, very nice lift up there. Make sure Monster cannot get the follow-up. Rises is here. They've got Soul even. So it seems like Saberlight is finally going to get punished, but Arbit, he just walks right in. He sees Rises and he takes him out. A very nice arrow from Fly. Threading the needle. That'll be a double for Arbit once again. And so they get Saberlight, but it just costs so much.
Yeah, it's way too much. And your tier 1's still down. This is boat on top. We need to see at least one team fight like that on maybe just 2 cores you catch out, or even 2 supports.
I mean, we saw it once on Artesia, to be fair. Saberlight. Here we go. There's a boat. There's some kisses. That's a lot of damage, but Saberlight may not care, but no, he does. Fire Blast locks him down. Artesia, he does not mind. He still moves in anyway with the TP. And Alpha, well, they've expended everything. So all they can do is try to run. Wish will drop eventually. Saberlight getting his vengeance from the grave. Soul, he's going to be okay to TP as the Walrus Punch was already committed.
They don't need a lot of commitment out to get that done. Fortify already forced out as well. They should have a clear run onto the tier 2s now on Shopify Rebellion's end. And...
oh, Pet. They're just still going. Crit, hit him with the cookie himself. Fly will take the kill. They will at least maybe... please tell me they at least find Fly. They will not. Saberlight's going to move in. Wish will hold him back. Another Walrus Punch out from Arbit. Right onto Rises. Saberlight just juking and jiving in the arena. Sunder from Artesia. Going to give him a reset as well. X is out. Onto Crit, I believe, so they've got at least the Rubik to try and play with. Saberlight's moving back in, however. They'll find the Rubik, but in comes the cavalry. Wish is gone. Who are they going next? It might be Monster, but never mind. Arvid's getting stunned up. He'll go for a snowball, and he should be just fine to get out. I mean, they're smoked, but someone's going to make a jump in. Bot rack still being chipped away at by Arteezy. Maybe a spear back, but no, the BKB's way too quick on the TB. Monster is gone. Saberlight will take the kill, and that opens up perhaps the mid lane for them. So still trying to defend. Soul is there with the X into the boat. Saberlight will take it. Cookie as well. Saberlight being locked down, but Arteezy, a nice sunder, keeping Saberlight alive. Laguna, the right clicks. It's barely enough to get the Lycan. Shopify Rebellion. Do they want to keep going? I don't think they do. That'll be enough for them. They'll back up.
Yeah, they show some respect for Alpha's lineup, as again any kill here would probably rubber band pretty fast once you start to find 2-3 heroes. So they play it safe, and they just go back for Alpha's end. We need to see a little bit more of that. Just punish these overextensions.
Arbet's in again. Tiger narrowly avoids the arrow. Monster going to try and move in with the arena, and Fly gets caught out. Arbet still going with the BKB, but at least Fly is down. It seems like Arbet may have had enough. Crit also looks like he's going to be just fine to walk him.
Technically. Oh, there was a C match where Raven was like 17-0, but that was like a 50-minute game.
Right.
This is 24 minutes so far. Rather impressive.
It is impressive.
Moderately impressive.
Moderate.
Somewhat impressive.
Wish lifts it up. Not going to be able to get the cookie off yet, and eventually just dies to crit. In goes Saberlight. He's got the wolf form. Shards is going to block in Soul. He's got nowhere to go. Butt down. And he's gone. Soul is dead. Shopify. Looks like they want to go into that mid lane once again. They still haven't out of tower. Like, the tier 2 top tower is still standing. They just don't really seem to mind because they found rises with the spear. It's going to land anyway. It lands on the statue. Saberlight diving tier 4 towers. Arbet comes in to clean up. Snowball back towards the south. Monster trapped in the trees. Also just dead. Double kill for Arbet. I believe that's now 14-0 for Arbet on this Tusk. And they're onto the tier 4 towers. They're all up, but they're going to back off and farm a bit more. Like, oh, maybe we'll go Roshan. Farm up, you know, some bigger items. I'm not done yet. Here we go again. Saberlight. Wolf form is out. He's got a double damage available. In goes Crit with a nice spear, landing on 2 as well. Crit is just showing off now. Monster, he drops the arena, but it means nothing. Soul's trapped up. Meanwhile, towards the south, Saberlight is just eating everyone alive. Is it time to call it? Someone throwing the towel.
It's feeling like it, Mike. I don't know what else to say. They've tried. We've seen Monster. He has blinked in and arena'd, and the BKB's just ruined that. Rises.
Crit is on fire. Rises, forced the BKB defensively to get out. Ancient is still exposed. Saberlight's focusing on it. Soul is getting taken down. Eventually, they've just got to go after the Ancient. It looks like Shopify will put them out of their misery for this game, number 1. As they go for a bit more. A very dominant kind of game from Shopify Rebellion. And, you know, there's no nice way to put it, John. They were really messing around. I mean, Arbet, he goes, what was it, 14, 15, and 0?
Yes.
And he was just frontline the whole time. Like, he was diving tier 2 towers in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, he just went around. He was just playing this kill game for a long time. He got the blink, got active. And again, if you look at the high points for Alish for existing down the line, Rises is doing a decent enough job of actually farming while Crit does get the pull off.
Fly is chasing down Monster here, John. Look at that.
Oh, outstanding, yes. That's what we like to see. Being really aggressive on that Sven.
Never mind that, because Arteezy's died.
You know what
Arteezy's died.
You know what happened there? He went into a place with trees. They spent
listening right now. Fear has not smiled at me once ever since I've been here.
I don't think he smiles on anyone in principle here, Mike.
No, he certainly doesn't. We'll get him one day. Fly, gonna move in with the Stormhammer. Light Striker ready to land. Wish, gonna Fairy Fire up. It probably won't matter though. And it will not. Arteezy able to get some revenge. Fly doesn't really have anything to throw out any longer. Just trying to harass out the Lycan. Find some nice tasty walls for themselves. Very, very nice.
Yeah, good recovery coming out for Arteezy up top. Still a bit behind in the CS. So gonna have to play some catch-up down the line. Down bot is a bit of a massacre right now.
Yeah, Tiger, he's getting completely surrounded. He will drop. Rises will be okay. It's just very hard. Like, Earth Spirit with Iron Shell, it's just not very fun when you're a CM. Top lane monsters literally dying to fly at the moment and will go down. Arteezy, though. Arteezy's going to drop another time. Wish is able to find the kill.
Yeah, they're finding some punishment here on Alpha, finding some big core kills. Remember last game?
I think it's time for Fly to transition to pos 1. Arteezy's died twice. He doesn't get the roll anymore. Fly's going to do it. Monster barely gets away. Fly, after some wolves, they won't find them. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Rises getting chased down, though it seems like Saberlight's going to drop now. Crit's gone too far. Crit will probably go down to boo. So Rises finds 2 kills plus Crit's courier, and it's currently 4-4. 1k advantage to the way of Alpha.
Yeah, that's
Crit a little bit short there. Still the chase is on. Rises really wants to punish them for their shenanigans here in the jungle. His crit is dropping extremely low now and might just be gone. He'll try to roll the other way, but the Bloodrite is going to land. Saberlight, vacuum, body blocks out, but the Frostbite is going to land. Crit will die. Still Arbet going to try and punish at least Tiger. Can't find him for the toss. Tiger still on the run. And in fact, Saberlight's in trouble. Saberlight's going to go down. A double kill for the CM. Arbet's still chasing. Tiger eventually will drop. But my goodness, 6-5 now. Shopify Rebellion, Jonathan, really struggling this game number 2.
Yeah, look, maybe out with Lycan and the Hoodwink too much, at least.
Roll in. Rise is going to be targeted. Arbet is here, and he's had enough of the messing about down at bot lane, though they do miss out on the Bloodseeker. In fact, we're just going to rotate. There's a Rupture out onto Saberlight. Saberlight's going to have to tank the Bloodrite damage, but can they get the job done? Wish he will bushwhack and it'll be fine. In fact, more rotations to come from Alpha. They want Arbet on that tiny. Arbet, he just came to help out his team, but his team, they are way too far behind, so they are just going to drop.
Yep, they're really getting aggressive down bot. Rise is really letting Saberlight know what he thinks about. Still good. It's not yours. Feels like 2.
Here we go. Alpha. They'll move into the mid-tier 1 tower. Shopify. Big avalanche out from Arbet. Crit will move in. Massive magnetize connecting on 2, but a freezing through from Tiger's a big problem. Fly is gone. Tiger dropping low. So is Soul. They'll try to get to work here, Shopify, but they're a little bit behind. Still, they're fighting back, but Arteezy goes down. They're chasing Tiger. But Saberlight, he will give his life away for this. And now Shopify. What have they done? What have they done in this game? Fly is perfectly fine. Top side, they do see Arteezy, but there's now a counter smoke from Shopify Rebellion. Rush in, Arbet, he'll be on the front lines, and he's going to find Rises on that Bloodseeker. Toss him back to Crit, and that'll be Rises gone. Top side, Arteezy's being chased, but Tiger's gone past the tier 2 tower. Tiger's dived right past the tier 2 tower on this Crystal Maiden. He is probably just kind of screwed. Meanwhile, towards the other side, Wish does get caught out. That's your dominating spree being given back the way of Shopify, and of course Saberlight. He's been waiting roughly 10 minutes for this moment. The tips start flying out.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, Shopify Rebellion off the back of 3 hero kills take the net worth lead themselves now.
Saberlight getting tips from Monster now. Saberlight will not forget.
Saberlight will remember this.
In fact, he might remember right now, John. Monster misses or avoids the roll, still gets caught out, and he is gone. Go on, Saberlight. You know you want to do it. Give him the tip.
Oh.
Might have to wait it out. Soul moving in. Saberlight getting stunned up. Might just die, and does. Fly still running. Alpha. They'll find another. They do lose the mid-tier 1 tower in the process, however.
Yeah, it's a back and forth. It does feel pretty good for Alpha, a support in the core. They've got to find something, force a fight, find a pick-off, go for a tier 2 somehow. It's Shopify Rebellion that's taking the initiative now, though. Another smoke out from them.
There you go. Tiger in position to break the smoke. Fly will rush in. Tiger goes for the Frostbite, but they've got the vision out now on the high ground. Monster, he does get Fly, but they'll lose Tiger. Meanwhile, to the side though, Arbit, he's a much bigger target and he has been caught out. He'll try for a TP away and barely makes it. Still crit. He's going to lose his own life to Rises. So in the end of that, at the end, Shopify Rebellion, I mean, they are still maybe underestimating. Try, they'd love to find Arbit first if they can. But, problem is Soul is the one to get caught out. Arbit, just a toss up, won't go too much further. Goes the chase, Saberlight, he'll be the one to be ruptured up on that Dark Sea, still running, still trying to survive. They'll drop the vacuum, no wall available. It may not matter though, because Soul is going to give up his life and Rises, just rushing around with his BKB, but can't do much. Meanwhile, a frozen field going on. Tiger, that was getting cancelled off. It's a very weird engagement between these two as Arteezy still being chased. Wish trying to at least find the Lina, but can't quite. Wish, he's gonna make it up. Rises, can't say the same for him.
Your spirit leaves your body.
Ow. Shopify Rebellion, they're building in. I mean, it's what you said. Their timings are there.
The that Shopify had, it is ridiculously fast.
It is. It's an insane rate to bounce back in here. Let's smoke out first though.
And we go. Roll, crit, not going to land it, but still does land the boulder smash. And that might just be enough to secure Wish's life. And it is. Wish is gone. Rises. He pops the BKB, but he can't fight. Arteezy's right-click damage is so high. Laguna out. Arteezy's still chasing Tiger down. It's not going to be enough. But it's just like you pop this BKB, and now he gets caught anyway. Arbit's going to get a double kill. Soul pops the ulti now. But chances are they're just kind of screwed. Wall is there with the vacuum setup, and Soul is dead.
Yeah, that's massive.
Oh, they found the fifth one as well.
Absolutely massive commitment coming out from Alpha, and now it's starting to feel like they're streaming in one by one, at least in that very specific fight. They kind of just rush in. You've got so many tools on Shopify Rebellion, and for Alpha, I mean, your Bloodseeker needs more. Like, this Basher coming through is going to help, but it needs time.
Bottom, Wish, again caught out. Nice little stun there from Arteezy. Trusting Arbit, tosses it right to him. Towards the west side, Tiger. They go for a bit of a run. Crits on the chase, however. Still juking and jiving here in this tree line. We'll go for the freezing field, and poor old Fly runs into it. Still, they'll find him with the vacuum. Eventually, Tiger's just dead. No issues there for Shopify Rebellion. So let Arbit have the kill. Arbit 9-1-9 now. Had he not died earlier, he would have currently been completely undefeated between both games.
Yeah, would have.
Arteezy just casually breaking records for the DPC. Very, very good to see. I mean, I'm not sure if they are breaking records right now. He's just farming extremely fast. Arbit, that'll be Tiger gone.
Oh.
Saberlight, oh, that's a great vacuum wall. Monster's been dragged back. He is gone. And what else do you say? Shopify Rebellion. They give him a good start. And then this happens anyway. Arbit gets caught out. He's gone. Or rather, Arbit catches Widge. Widge is gone.
Yeah, this... I mean, to be fair, I don't know anyone that would have expected different from this game. And I think, again, game 2... Alpha finds a lot more. They're still going, though.
Yeah, they are. Arbit's just tossing them back. Anyone else? That's it. GG.
Yeah, that's it. That's... What can you do?
Yeah.
What can you do? I
What
mean,
can you do?
The odds, I think, told the story from the start. You know, 1.07 to 7.63.